Alright, so today I'm going to put the motherboard and maybe a few hard drives into the case. Just so I don't have them lying around here and that it's all put together and waiting for the rest of the parts. First we'll take the case out here. Got the box of extras. We'll take a look at that more later. Let's get the case out and the foam off of it. Take a look at exactly how big this case is. I haven't taken that out of the box yet. And that's everything that's in the box, except for another piece of giant white foam. Alright, so I definitely need to get some better lighting, but all in good time. Take a look at the front of this. Alright, so these look like they're removable pieces right here. We got two front header USBs, the power, nice little super micro branding. On the back comes the power supply that I do not think I will be using because it's only 300 watts and yeah, that's not great. Oh, look at that. The fan is on rubber shock mounts. Alright, let's find a screwdriver and open this up. I don't think this was charged at all. Nope, but it still works as a screwdriver. One screw. So let's take a look at what's in the box of extras. Okay, we have owner's manual. Standoffs and screws. It is an 80+ rated power supply with a whisper quiet fan system on it, so we'll see. I'll do some calculations as to exactly how much power the system's going to be pulling, but I don't think 300 watts is going to be enough. Power cord, front header, and other things, with the LED cables and stuff. And here we have, oh, look at that, more screws, pieces of metal for something. We'll find out what that's for. The manual will probably tell us. Another piece of metal for something. And sticky backed zip tie wire holder thingies that are removable, it looks like. It looks like that you can actually put the wire on that and then open it up again later if you want. I don't think we're going to be using those today until we decide whether or not we're going to be picking up another power supply. A couple of zip ties. Also, I don't think we'll be using that, and I have hundreds of zip ties from surplus that we didn't need other places. Alright, so just one screw on the back, it looks like. Oh, let's turn this sideways and open it up. Wants to pull off the plastic cover for that. There we go. Okay, so we've got a bunch of drive bays here. Something there. Rubber mounted shock absorbers. Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. Pull off the silica gel, so we don't need that anymore. Alright, so first thing it says to do is take the case cover off. We've already done that. Next thing it says to do is to unplug it. It's not plugged in. Cage comes out. Let's see, there's a lever here. That comes right like that. Cages for the hard drives should slide out here. There we go, there's one. For now, we're just going to put some spare drives in it. I've got to find my terabyte drive somewhere downstairs in the storage room. I'm doing this wrong. It goes like this. I'm noticing I don't think this thing has any 2.5-inch bays. It does have spots for full-length cards. Holding them in like that. Those are card holders. That's cool. And they're adjustable. Push that down into place again. Just sticks right in nicely like that. It might be, it's probably not the way for the motherboard. Next thing is the I/O shield. The I/O shield just pops in right there. You don't have to use too much force. Just snap in nicely all the way around and stay in very well. Perfect. Next thing to install is the motherboard. None of the standoffs are installed except for those two right there. So we've got to get out our bag of standoffs. Where they say installing the motherboard. That motherboard has a heatsink and fan on it already. I don't know, we've come too far. Can't go back now. If we have to take it out later, we have to take it out later. Oh well. Okay, so it's going to get a bit noisy on the video there, but that's just because we can't see anything. I don't have good enough lights. I've got 90 watts of compact fluorescent up here, but that's not enough. I'm hoping we won't have to use this contraption. Yeah, I don't want to have to use that. I guess this is just going to go like this, around, and not reach. There's not really a whole lot more that can be done with this right now. At this point, I'm just waiting for CPU and RAM, and then we'll be able to power it up. I'm going to attach the chassis fan, but there's not really much point. It's not. That'll go right there. Like that. We'll work on all the cable management and stuff later. Well, that's part one. After this, next part, after we get the CPU and possibly a new power supply, and also quite possibly we'll have the RAM by then as well, because I'm ordering the CPU and the RAM at the same time. For now, I'm just going to put the cover back on the case. So we're done for now. Put it back in the box. And there. Now I'll put all the other stuff away, and eventually I'll have the CPU and RAM put in, and we'll have part 2. There might even be a part 3, but we'll see. Well, that's all for today. It'll take me maybe about a month before I can get the rest of the parts purchased and ordered and brought in and shipped and all that stuff. So might be a little while before part 2, but it'll be here eventually. Until then.